Hello and welcome to the Mindful Break. This is Joshua Warmouth from Balanced Bodywork. This meditation is designed to help you relax a little more quicker and get the most from your breaks so you can go back to work or whatever task you are attending to a little more refreshed, revitalized and restored. All you have to do right now is relax and find a spot to rest. Allow my voice and the music to gently guide you into those more serene states. Let's begin. Begin by noticing how you are feeling right now. This may be experienced through the body. Sensations of contact, temperature, or subtle movement. Or through the mind as thoughts gently pass through awareness. Whatever you are noticing belongs here. Nothing needs to change. A full breath in, followed by a complete breath out, can signal a natural transition. With each cycle of breathing, the system receives a message that it is safe to soften. The body responds in its own way, releasing unnecessary effort and redistributing energy. You may become aware of what already supports you, moments of interest, steadiness, or ease that coexists along responsibility. As the rhythm of sound and the voice continues, your inner rhythm may begin to settle into something more sustainable. The space between thoughts can widen, allowing experience to feel less compressed and more spacious. If your eyes are not already closed, you may allow them to close now. Attention turns inward, comfortable, settling, returning to a stream of awareness that supports and nourishes you. Subtle sensations, warmth, softness, gentle movements may emerge as the body remembers how to restore itself. This process unfolds naturally, guided by the body's own intelligence. I will begin to count down now and allow each number to allow yourself into a calmer, meditative state, simply allowing restorative energy to enter your life and rest. 5. Settling into this pause, breathe, finding a calm rhythm, attention gathering inward. 4. The body softens naturally, muscles responding to rest, a sense of support and presentness. 3. Thoughts slowing and spacing out, awareness drifting quietly. 2. Breath and body moving together, ease spreading comfortably, the break fully established. 1. Resting in balance, awareness, calm, steady. It is said that there was once a traveller who understood the value of stopping. Not stopping because they were unsure, and not stopping because something had gone wrong, but stopping because they had learned that movement becomes clearer when it is allowed to pause. Throughout their day, the traveller built small moments of rest into their journey. Sometimes these pauses were noticeable, and sometimes these were gentle. Only the traveller was aware they had occurred. Yet each pause created space. Space for effort to soften. Space for attention to reorganize itself naturally. In these moments, the weight of responsibility eased. The mind no longer needed to hold everything at once. Thoughts could appear and pass without needing to be followed. Like leaves drifting across the surface of still water. The traveller trusted that whatever truly mattered would remain close, and that anything unnecessary could move on its own time. Those nearby often notice a subtle change when the traveller paused. The atmosphere felt calmer, as though the environment itself had taken a deep breath. Conversations slowed. Movements became less rushed. People found themselves more present with where they were, and while in the traveller's company. Some described a gentle clarity returning, calm and usable. Others noticed a quiet renewal, as if energy had redistributed itself naturally, finding balance again without effort. There was nothing dramatic about these pauses, nothing to fix, nothing to solve, yet something essential was restored each time. A sense of orientation, a feeling of being centered again within the flow of the day. Over time, the traveller noticed how these pauses changed, the quality of movement that followed. When they continued on, action felt smoother. Decisions emerged more easily. Purpose and ease began to travel together. The pause had created room to respond rather than react, room to move with intention rather than momentum. Awareness began to move differently, less directed, more receptive, following its own quiet rhythm. In this space, awareness flowed like a gentle current. Thoughts appeared as soft reflections on the surface, visible and unburdened. Sensations in the body organized themselves quietly. Muscles releasing what they no longer needed to hold. Breathing continued in an easy, unforced way. The nervous system completed patterns that had begun earlier in the day, bringing a sense of resolution and quiet satisfaction. There was a feeling of being carried rather than carrying, of allowing rather than managing. Rest was not something being done, it was something unfolding. As the traveler remained here, different qualities emerged naturally. One moment carried deep rest, where the body remembered how to recover fully. Another carried clarity, where ideas arranged themselves into simple order. Another carried imagination, where unfinished thoughts softened and new connections formed on their own. Nothing needed to be rushed. The pace was exactly right. Awareness drifted, returned, and drifted again, held gently within the pause. In this longer rest, a quiet knowing became available. The understanding that pausing was not separate from living, but part of its rhythm. That stillness supported movement, and rest allowed engagement to become more skillful. Compassion and patience flowed more easily from this place, extending inward first and then outward. When the traveler eventually continued on, they carried nothing extra with them. The pause had already integrated itself. A calm readiness remained. A steady inner flow, always accessible. Like a stream carrying nutrients through an ecosystem, what moves through now supports balance and vitality. When this flow is allowed to move freely, it brings clarity and richness to your inner landscape. You may recognize that pausing allows you to meet life more fully, not by doing more, but by allowing and aligning with what is already present. As this mindful break begins to complete itself, patience and perspective may feel more accessible. Each pause strengthens your ability to transition smoothly, aligning effort and rest in a way that feels supportive and sustainable. I will now begin to count up, and you can allow each number to bring you back to wakefulness and alertness. Starting with 1, a sense of completion settling in, the body feeling supported, this pause integrating naturally. 2, breath flowing easily, energy refreshed and usable, attention widening. 3, mind and body cooperating smoothly, curiosity and engagement returning, choices feeling clearer. 4, awareness expanding through the senses, confidence and calm, your perspective is balanced. 5, present and refreshed, comfortably alert, ready to continue your day with clarity and ease. Enjoy your day.